All right, good evening, everybody. Frankie here with a little bit of stimulus update. They're saying to send out stimulus checks right now. The Treasury and the House, the Senate, all getting ready here for a big vote, possibly coming up in the next couple weeks here on the floor. First in the House, then in the Senate. And obviously, it's a reconciliation bill, so we only need 51 votes in the Senate to pass that bill. Nobody knows how much it's exactly going to be just yet, but the bill has been presented to the president, and the bill still has to go through Congress. Like I said, the House first, and then that'll be easy. And then the Senate, that'll also be pretty easy with it being reconciliation, needing 51 votes, not a whole 60 votes, which is the filibuster rule. So using that reconciliation motion, you're able to progress that forward and also knock down 9 votes. And if you get 51, there you go, you got it. So I think this is going to happen very soon. I've been looking at all the information that's been coming out, and not only is it needed, but the government knows it. And we haven't gotten a stimulus check in 4 years. So, though that was obviously related to COVID, now we have a separate issue. We have $140 billion in money right now in DOGE, with $4 billion a day going into it. So by May, that'll be enough money to send out $2,500 stimulus checks to most Americans, low income. If you're on disability or Social Security, many people would get these stimulus checks. Now, say they want to let the $140 billion go up all the way up to $1 trillion. That's big money there. That's where when you're talking $5,000 stimulus checks if we were to reach $1 trillion. But that wouldn't be till July. So it's kind of like, what do? Do you get the half the money 2 months earlier, or do you wait 2 more months and then get the full amount, 5,000? It's because you need it right now, but at the same time, waiting 2 more months, what's that when you've been waiting for years? So anyway, I'm just saying that we are going to end up with some bill that's going to produce stimulus checks. It's just an obvious thing. We're very close to a recession, and it's just getting worse and worse every day. And people are starving out there. There's people that literally are starving out there. So this would be a blessing to anybody. 2,500, 5,000, whatever the number might be. I wouldn't be surprised if they lowered it to like some 1,800 or 2,000 or something like that, just because it's a Republican bill. So you figure out the math on that one. They like to lower because they don't like to have a higher debt ceiling or national debt. But they're using 20% of the DOGE savings for stimulus checks and 20% for paying down the debt. So this is good. This is very good. It's already paid for, so it's not inflationary. It's just something that Congress needs to put on the floor right away, pass it, have President Trump sign it, and then be done, and we get this money, and it all goes back out flowing into the economy and helps kind of stimulate a little bit. So if my guess were to be, it'd probably be around May or June when this happens, when this is actually passed and signed, and we probably get our checks a couple weeks later. Usually that's how it would go with the past stimulus checks that we got, total of $3,200. This time we could see just a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but it's going to be in one lump sum most likely. So really, that's all I have for today. I really hope this comes to fruition, and I hope it helps Americans, because we really need it. I hope they decide to do $5,000 for at least people making under a certain criteria, like I don't know, $40,000 or something like that. Because depending on where you live, you can live perfectly fine on $40,000. I only make $16,000 a year. not even that. It's, well, yeah, it's about 16,000 a year on disability, unfortunately, but those reasons are kind of classified a little bit, and there's no reason to talk about them right here. All I know is that this is headed in the same direction as all the other stimulus checks. They're all getting ready to get the bill presented to the floor. This should happen in the next couple of weeks. I'll keep you up to date with another video here in a week or so. But for now, that's all I have, and hopefully these will come into fruition quickly. Maybe even overnight. That'd be nice, but don't expect it. Just follow it, and hopefully you can understand some of the terms that I'm talking about, like reconciliation, which is just 51 votes. Reconciliation is there's no filibuster, or it's 60, normally 60 votes for the majority. So it's just 51 this time. So I think the hurdle going through the Senate will be pretty, at least easier than normal with us having that reconciliation motion. So, all right. Anyway, that's really all I got. Wanted to bring you up to speed and let you know that help is on the way. So, don't be discouraged. Keep your head up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.